What's up, Fireflies? My name is Enmoshin, and welcome back to the Banner Saga. Last time we left off, we just killed some guy at the bar, and we're going back down to the docks over here to, what's the word? Distract some guests that are coming in to meet the governor. Wagner. A familiar Varro steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall such a much younger version trampling the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose. Gods, Euban, you look ancient. Comes with being old, and if there is Wagner, there must be Hakon. Must there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid old yaks? At what age do you lose the sense of shame? A sense of shame? Your Nundir demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Arborang, in fact. Glad for it. Hakon motions the other ships at the bay, sails still fluttering. Golden wolf head emblazoned on red. The king of men, or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son, Luton. Don't you know? Scrivener? We visited his castle. He visits ours. That's how you make alliances these days. Miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grofheim? I have a distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but let it just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where is Marg? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. The host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few. Others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to Mogr. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Luden looks for all of the worlds of sorts of boy who grew up pulling his legs from spiders. The long road back from Grofheim should be more than interesting than most years, you'd think. The words are so hard to pronounce. Jeebus. We're supposed to go to the... Oh, wariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Wagner's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. So... This is the prince. This is the talk icon, I guess. Press A to converse with the hero. Scrivener. You find Hakon in the mead house surrounded by other barrels. Strand is no stranger to Varro, but rarely sees as many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for a flagon? Wagner's the one who agreed to pass the drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha, humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a yak's fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon lets slip a low chuckle, and Varro would recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through Dredge at Wagner's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. I am a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the mead house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. What? I can't. Oh, okay. I can. So this is the prince. Is this the right place? You find the prince at the inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varro who must be working for Luton. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Luton. Wait, you're a woman? No, you're not. Yes, you're with Wagner? I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Wagner a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tis to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? Just to introduce myself, hope I learned more about you. I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. Okay. A Varro historian, aha. Don't you already know? Your king and mine both have been practically trumpeting throughout the cities. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. Ludin takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ungracious, you aren't certain. Maybe both. A formality, mostly. Wagner came to our capital in Arberang, and now we go to the Varl's capital in Grovheim to cement the grand alliance of this next age of men and Varl. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it. It's damned cold up here. You get the sense he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. Princes shouldn't complain ever. To the Great Hall. At dawn, you're awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell that the sun never moves. The governor's crested door and a supply of leather. All there, just as promised. To your mild surprise, you wonder if Eric had anything to do with that. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagner is already there. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Mog steps forward. Wagner's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. We are ready. You follow Mogr to join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of sort, just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand. Well, as a whole, you think. I'm guessing these people at the bottom walking are the group? Look at me, we're so tiny! And we're trudging around. The scenery is amazing. Look at the background over there. You can see like a castle on the mountains. I wonder if we'll get the opportunity to even just like explore that area in the future. So now we're traveling to Vedruvel. Cannot pronounce it for the life of me. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Morg, cracking open mead casks. From my gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the mead passed throughout the camp. Toast to Wagner. You raise your drink, toasting the alliance between men and Varl. The others join in, Ludin's expression like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually, you sit down beside Wagner. Chat with Wagner. Thanks for the speech, slurs Wagner. Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Marg, I thought the damn governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? He tried, then he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I had given the job to you, too. Gods, there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happens after the business with Ludin? Hopefully the boy goes back to Arberang on his own, and I can take out some frustration on Dredge or something. Starting to sound like hacking. You don't like the life of a diplomat? Haha! Don't you miss the fight, Euban? You put down your meat instead of replying. Wagner slouches and shakes his head. There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but pretty sure this nonsense in some scheme between the two kings to force some sort of lineage. Used to be warriors would follow you for what you've done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it, or is it because I'm next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varro. They've always been muddy, Wagner. Wagner stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him be. My throat's getting a little scratchy from reading so much. You rise groggily, the campsite a casualty of merriment. Mogr is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping better. Bodies, better wake up, you nudge Wagner. You're needed. A lot of reading. Ah, it's Ludin. Oh, it's a pleasure. You look well restored. Wagner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in the return. How long to Grovheim? Ha! We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you a map. I wonder if they're female giants. I wonder what they look like. Are they like dwarves where they look like men even though they're female dwarves? I mean, I guess giants in this case. We head north, then east, past the forts. Grofheim. It's far from Strand. Going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Luden. Why not take the ships to Skarberstead? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. We'll tear up the long ships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skymirstead. A half-sunken city crawled with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glaciers. Do you like glaciers? Luden exhaled through the nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off, too. Luden's got a shorter wick than Hacken. Thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half a day to Vedfell if we're lucky. Camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by tapping Camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equipped items in the hero's tent. You can pass time using the rest tent. Resting will improve caravan's morale. High morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies only when necessary. So only rest when necessary. The trading tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in mock battle. Tap leave at the bottom of the campsite when you're ready to get back on the road. So these are heroes. Alright, so I got to do some training. Now we're just gonna leave and we're gonna continue on with the storyline. Hopefully it won't take too long. So these are the days that pass by.
Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
So this white thing around the 4 is like the length of the day that goes by. So we're on day 4. We have 64 days of supplies. By Hardburg, there's a lot of Varro from some missing castle. What? A couple days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself until it sinks in that you weren't here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? Wouldn't know. My boy ain't seen men uphill carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Scaflings out there, maybe? Could they have Varro working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm gonna take a look around and get the camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting around as the caravan sets up tent. We'll be here no more than a day. Here's a silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of Varro, are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You're thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple of hundreds here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up. Hear that? Where's Luden? The faint sounds like... It's faint. Sounds like fighting in something else. Hacken takes off at a run. Oh, more fighting to be done. Oh no. Oh no. Clicking the tile will automatically make a path, but you can also set waypoints once. Click once to make a waypoint. Now select this waypoint. This is often used when you need to avoid certain tiles. Confirm the move. Spearman can attack diagonally up to 2 tiles away. Now click the top right banner to compare your stats to the enemies. Top right here? It's where my head's kind of... Ah. Armor blocks attack on strength. For each enemy armor higher than your strength, there is 10% chance. Attack will be deflected. Notice a chance to hit shown. Attack this enemy's strength. Deflect. There's no damage. From here on out, you will fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor is equally important. Oh, I'm gonna die. I died. Oh, poor prince. I don't know if it matters or not whether I like flank them or if I stand in front of them. So we're just gonna do this for the time being. Whoop him! Sure. I wonder if you can heal yourself at all. Jeez. What are these stone guardian things? Aha! Oh-ho! Since you only have 8, I'm gonna go ahead and just do this with you. Should be easier to take you down. Oh, after a while. What? Why did it skip me over here? That's weird. Whatevs. Tempest. Why is there a fallen... Whoa! What are you doing? That's not allowed. Seems like something bad is gonna happen. I will stop you. Come here! Stop it. I'm just gonna punch you. I'm gonna move over here. I think, no I can't. We're gonna go ahead and just attack you. Since you're busy doing something. Damn it! No! Son of a beeswax. Die already. What? I'm only eat the. What the heck? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no. You can't heal yourselves? Is that not an option? Heal? Whenever an enemy falls, 1 willpower star will be added to your horn. Using the horn will give 1 willpower to an active ally. Ah. Let's do this. It is. It takes like. Oh, so close. Whew. I'm willing to. Oh, my guy, he's my strongest dude, I think. Break. Damn it, I can't do anything with him. It's okay. Death! So now I probably only have... I think these are the only 2 guys left. Let me put this away. Well, no, I like this here. This is the dude. I'm gonna move here. Trying to figure out the best course of action for all of this. All of this. Can't even. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, boy. I don't know why some of my dudes are so weak. Ah. At least he's only trying to take away his armor. That's their like #1 priority right now for some reason. Pillage. Please. Alright. No, he died. Or he's passed out or something. Hopefully he's not dead. Your renown grows. Ready for a promotion. Ready for a promotion. A 6. Sweet. Try to get yourself killed? What are you doing? I was trying to trying to get a shot between the plates. You've never seen a dredge before, boy? What kind of idiot break their armor first? Where did they come from? We've never seen them. They were just there. Hacken goes to where Wagner lies face down. The future of Varro King lies motionless. Aside from their spread a pool of blood, Wagner's dead. Who's Wagner? Oh, the guy with the short red beard, I think. Well, short-lived. Who's that? Is that who I'm playing as now? It indeed is. Where did that thing come from? Shh, stay close. I think it saw us. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the Banner Saga. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Right now, I'm gonna end it on this fight, so you guys are gonna have to see what happens later because I've been playing for quite a while. I hope you guys, again, are enjoying the game, and remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay shiny. Bye!